Linda saw this little Matrix looking license plate thing. It's from Arizona. Just thought it was pretty cool. And we were just talking about how, society expects you to play some type of game. You got to do something. You have some kind of career, some kind of life event, something going on in your life. You want to do something productive. You don't want to just, some people that just post on YouTube, they do end up making quite a bit of money. But what I mean is that if you do that, then you want to have something interesting to say. You want to be kind of like interesting. What are you doing?
Please subscribe show. YouTube, Cole Spivey. Yeah, man.
Oh, it's February 10th, 2022 AD, and I'm going to look at the sign on the St. Paul Lutheran Church. You can only see the very top part of it. It says, love the Lord your God with all your heart. I think is how it goes, and all your mind and all your heart. Can't see the bottom part of it, but I remember that verse. And we're pulling into Fort Worth. We are headed to Dallas to make them yummy bagels and to pick up Linda. There's Fort Worth. And once again, I didn't know they changed colors. Lights on top of the old post office. There's like two of them side by side. These are post offices that go back before the 40s. One right there, and the other one right next to it. See it? And the lights are on top of it. I think it's an apartment complex now. If anybody knows, leave a comment. I want to say they turned it into a big apartment complex. That's the old post office that looks kind of haunted, and then that one building too kind of does too. Yeah, they look like apartments. Anyway, there's Fort Worth. There it is, the selfish traffic. Fort Worth creeping in behind me. We're on what's called 121, which does head to the airport, which we'll be passing to get into Dallas to go pick up Linda. Yeah, I caught in a little alcove of dump trucks. That one was closer earlier. Took off. So when I was getting up and I went to the kitchen, I poured orange juice in this coffee mug. I'm trying to do many things at one time right here. There's another mug over there in the dark. Can't really see it. But I transferred the orange juice to the other mug, so I could put coffee in this one. There's coffee in it. But what's really cool, I don't know if you're listening, but it was kind of, I guess it's laced with orange juice. So now that the coffee's in there, it tastes like coffee with a little bit of orange in it. I don't think this is something new. The kind of stuff people put in their coffee nowadays is not just straight up coffee, sugar, and a little bit of milk. It's far complex than that. But the orange thing actually works. It's not too bad. It's probably better than sugar. So try a little dab of orange juice in your coffee. Actually, it kind of works. I think it works a little bit, But everybody's putting all this stuff in their coffee nowadays, like maple syrup and chocolate, all this kind of craziness, like almond soy milk mixed with guacamole. I really don't know. But anyway, the orange juice thing it kind of works a little bit. I was kind of excited about that. I was like, that's interesting. Not a lot though. Don't put a lot of orange juice in it. There's no milk in this one. It's just coffee, and it had, this mug had orange juice in it, but I dumped it out into another mug. Just wanted you to know that while I'm driving. I do like to do this little thing underneath here. It kind of reminds me of Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick kind of stuff. I don't know, there's something about it. 2001 kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. That's why, if you ever notice, I do that a lot. Anyway. What I noticed about these flag poles right here is the wind must not be blowing at all. Because it's just, they're not even really, it's pretty strange. Sometimes she drives me crazy. We should keep right after the Texas Expressway there. It's like the freaking road warrior or something. A lot of preachers preach when their salary is on the line. We better go around. Here we go. I'm gonna take a slight restroom break. My goodness, we get the point. I mean, it's like we've regressed back to kindergarten, you know? I don't know. I'm just thinking wet, lather, rinse, and dry. Isn't that what we learned in kindergarten? Hello. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that like that's a private airport, right?
Yes, it's
Addison? Addison Airport? Okay.
Airport.
Alright, so pretty much it was a weird dream story. It was like my job, but not my job. There's 4 registers. And then one of my coworkers, she got mad at somebody and flicked the old lady right in her forehead. I could see her, like, her forehead move.
And this is in the dream?
Yeah, this is in the dream. And all the customers are looking at me like, why aren't you doing anything? So I told her she needs to go out the back door. And then yesterday, in real life, I kind of miscounted the money in between the drawers. So in my dream, I got the drawers mixed up. And then I said, hey, we'll just split the tips later. And then, I don't know, and then it's like we had our food, but we didn't have our food. Like, we were selling different types of food. We weren't doing bagels. And then some big dude, he's like 6'4", Caucasian, yellow, red / blonde hair. He was in there to help us. Oh, that's a nightmare in my dream. I couldn't get the computers to work. I had to use like a mouse or something. And then the little mouse scroll wasn't working. And then he came in, and I don't even know if we even got everything. Oh, and then my manager had left to go to the store to get some vape. And then
That was in the dream?
yeah. So right when he was leaving, 19 people walked in. I don't know why 19 people walked in, but I remember counting the people in my dream.
That's weird. You counted the people?
Yeah, I counted the people. I don't know if he ever got back in time, but I don't know. Some big 6'4" tall dude was there. And I think one of my coworkers had called him. And I don't think we ever got the computers fixed. I think it ended with her walking out the back door.
Okay, I have to turn right here.
Okay.
Right, that's what I thought it was. This is actually a really old telephone. That is, I've never seen that before. I've seen it like in old movies. I've never seen one up close.
View at the Steinway and
All right, these are the Kurum buildings. The Kurum. Some pretty cool artwork right there. Good day.
Going up.
This place is known as a mine trade. Oh, thank you so much.
Going down.
I like these futuristic light things right here. Like a dome kind of thing. All right, well, you have a great day. Thanks. It's a pretty cool building. And this area is known as International Parkway, which is right by Alpha Road. It's kind of a series of businesses, glass buildings, that kind of thing. we finish up bagels. Now we're going to Kroger, pick up some supplies.
Hi.
And welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.